What's up guys, SkyHD here with a brand new video. This video today is for the people that are struggling in PvP or a new player to DayZ that wants to know about PvP. And it is my top 5 tips to PvP. And without further ado, let's get into it. My first tip would be to hip fire. A lot of people tend to go into aim down sights at close range even when their enemy's only 5-10 meters away. And it does fuck them over because you can't see as much around you, so if they move position it's going to be harder for you to follow them. As well as that, you are a lot slower when you're aimed down sight, your turn speed is a lot slower as well, and overall it's just a lot harder to kill someone at close range. The tip that I would give to hip firing would be to put your enemy in between the 2 dashes on your cursor and just fire. That is your best bet. The 2 little dashes are where your gun is actually at, where it's gonna that's the kind of level where it's going to be, and the little U is where your barrel is swaying around. So as long as you get the U on them and they're in between the 2 lines, you should definitely hit them. My second tip would be timing. In DayZ, timing is key to everything, whether you should rush something or be patient and let things play out. I'd say if the player has not seen you and he is no threat of you at this current time, I would suggest waiting and being patient, see what he does next, wait for your sway to go down before you take shots, etc, etc. If you've got teammates, trying to get them to get shots as well. But I'd say rush things if there's 2 people having a gun battle, one's clearly just one. Rush that person who's not going to be expecting another player to come in. Timing is so essential to gunfire, and as well as that, don't be shooting people that are on the move if you're at a longer range, because it's 9 times out of 10 not going to hit. Wait for them to stay still and wait till you get a clear shot. My next tip would be positioning. You want to try and position yourself so that you can spot your enemy, or if you're sniping, potentially see where your enemy could be, but at the same time you don't want to expose yourself to anywhere else where there might be other enemies. So say for example, if you're sniping, try and make it so that you can oversee the place where you're trying to look at, but at the same time you're keeping yourself in a closed position. I see this mistake a lot when I see people sniping on a hill, not even next to a tree, just out in the open, and it's just an easy kill to come up behind and get. As well as that, in close combat, using objects, trees, walls, whatever it may be, to third person round to make sure that they can't get shots on you and you can see when they're about to rush you is great. My next tip would be to be realistic with your gun and know your gun's capabilities. I see a lot of players trying to shoot people at long range with guns like an unscoped trumpet or a pistol like a 1911, trying to shoot people at 200, 300, 400, even 500 meters. And it's gone horribly wrong because they've just given away their position, and at the same time the gun hasn't even got anywhere near to hitting them. Knowing your gun is so key. Just get close to them. If it's a short range gun, get as close as possible without being spotted, and then take them out.
Greetings. I have pouches. 5.
Now my final tip, and my most important tip that I'll give you, is to use your instincts. Instincts is so important in DayZ. If you think you hear someone, or if you think someone's going to come flank you, or if you think that there's a player around you, you need to go with your instincts and counter it. As well as that, if you have an instinct to go around and do a flank yourself or do anything like that, you need to go and do it. Your instincts always help you out in DayZ. I can't stress how important instincts is. If you want to be a successful PvPer, you need to have them natural instincts to tell you what to do when you're in a pressure situation. I see so many people not know what to do at all, and they just run around in circles, or they just make a really stupid play where they clearly haven't used their instincts or any thought process. And that is it. That's my top 5 tips for PvPing in DayZ Standalone. If any of these tips helped you, please leave a like, comment, share with your friends. And if you've used any tips in your latest PvP sessions, please tell me about it in the comment below. I'd love to hear about it. And I guess I'll see you in the next video.